I'm here to talk about teaming up with Say It Now and what we've done to deliver our first actionable ad. So a bit about me first and why you should listen to me and not on Say It Now. So I'm Nicola Keane. I work for Pizza Hut. I've been at the brand now for about 3 years as the head of digital. And we've had some tech challenges. And so for us, it's about finding partners that we can work with that really take us forward and step us forward and jump over some of the kind of legacy challenges that we might have. So that's one of the problems that we've got, that if you're in a larger organization, you can probably relate to. I've been in a number of different industries. So I've worked from fashion, beauty, food. So in companies like L'Oreal and also Domino's, but we don't talk about that. So I guess Domino's is actually probably where the part of my career that inspired me most. They believe themselves to be a tech company that happens to sell pizza. So that gave me the mindset then of what does it mean to be a head of digital? What does it mean to be innovative? Like, what are the opportunities? But we're not here to talk about them. So the value exchange. So why are we working with Say It Now, and what was the problem that we were trying to solve for? So the business problem is that despite being ubiquitous with pizza and pizza delivery, or pizza actually I would say, so our brand awareness is exceptionally high. However, we are not the first brand that comes to mind when you think about pizza, surprisingly. So we have a brand awareness, not challenge, but that's our kind of where we're leaning into. We've got that's fine. But what we've got is a challenge around brand consideration. We don't have the same level of budgets that the likes of other brands might have. So how do we get cut through? How do we gain attention and grab attention with the limited funds that we've got, essentially? So how do we remain top of mind, and how do we get that impulse to think about, okay, I want a pizza, I want a delivery, to become actually I want a Pizza Hut delivery. So that's the business problem that we've got. We need to be the pizza brand of choice, not only the pizza brand, but also in the QSR sector. The competition is much broader than just pizza now, with the likes of delivery, Uber, etc. So tech is our enabler and unlocker, but it's also a challenge for us. So the consumer mindset. So there's a reason why delivery recipe boxes are on the rise, and that is because we are experiencing decision fatigue. So way back when, we would have been told that with technology that we were going to have more free time, there was going to be so much leisure, etc. But actually what's happening is that we have another WhatsApp group to join to get notifications from. And so we are just being bombarded all day. So by the time we get to the end of the day and we're thinking about what we're going to have for dinner, we're not thinking, okay, I'm going to create this inspirational meal. We're thinking, right, who can solve this problem for me? So there's a decision fatigue problem within the audience, but also just that feeling, especially coming out of COVID, of being bored, uninspired, and indecisive, as is described on here. So how do we solve for that? So there's some really big, bulky challenges that we've got with us being a huge brand. People know who we are, but we're not necessarily nailing salience, and we're not the pizza brand of choice. So how do we overcome that? With limited funds that we've got in a very saturated market that is very focused on convenience and ease. So the solution is, how do we make that more easier? How do we step change? How do we get past a very clunky, dated ordering experience that we've got at the moment? So working with Say It Now has been a solution for us. So building a actionable ad where we are gathering that cut through. So we know, for example, that audio is a good channel for us regardless of whether or not it's actionable. People are listening to the radio, we're on Spotify, podcasts are having a comeback. So how do we get involved in that environment, but then have something that's a little bit different? How do we add an action to that? So you're like, okay, right, I don't have to get my phone out and open an app and think about all of that nonsense. I can just speak to my Alexa, which we're doing more and more now, to really just get her to solve my problem. And in the meantime, I can probably continue in the group chat that I'm in on WhatsApp, or emails after 5 p.m. at night, and all the kind of challenges that we have day to day. So we have created an ad with Say It Now, and frankly, they've been a lifesaver. And I'm not saying that just because we're partnering with them and I'm here and having this chat with you guys. We have so many internal challenges and red tape and hoops that we have to jump through that we are looking for partners to be able to solve some of these issues with us and be an extension of our team. And that's exactly what Say It Now has done. So now I'm going to show you the ad that I would say we, but it has mostly been Say It Now, has created for us.
Hypothetically, just quickly, if you were to have pineapple on a pizza...
I'm not doing this
No,
with you
because
again.
you can say this, so I actually don't care about your opinion, because I only care about these two.
It could go on a pizza, but everything in me is saying no.
It can go on a pizza.
Oh, stop.
100%.
No, stop,
It
guys,
does,
stop, because
it
you're making
does.
me so hungry now.
How does Pizza Hut delivery on game night feel? Like having 10 hotels on Mayfair, defeating the final boss, like scoring a hat-trick in extra time when you're 2-0 down. Say open Pizza Hut delivery on your smart speaker now.
Go on then. Alexa, open Pizza Hut delivery.
Welcome to Pizza Hut Delivery. We can send you a discount code for 30% off when you spend £30, or you can hear more about how to redeem your discount. Which one would you like?
Send discount code.
Great. Can I send you a link so you can receive the discount code to your Alexa app now?
Yes.
Can we get that one?
No, absolutely not.
No,
No, we're not doing it.
Yeah, it was super good. So yeah, I mean, like really, being really frank, that was all Say It Now, and like, they've been a fantastic partner. But not only that, like they've really hooked into some of the key insights from our business without probably even knowing it. So we had back in April, we did an April Fool's post on Facebook, and it was pineapple stuffed crust, best performing post this year. So it's building on those topics of conversation that we know are already happening. So how do we jump on those trends and get involved in the places that people already are? So we're bringing convenience to them rather than saying, actually, we're arrogant enough to think that you're going to come to us on our brand, on our app, and our website. So the results have been fantastic. So this is just a 1-week snapshot for you, but the unique thing, I guess, about the Say It Now proposition is that we were able to track some of these results. So with audio, you've got the typical KPIs that you would measure from a media perspective, but here, the way I described it actually, which is super dating me, is like it's like a pixel in an email. And so with that pixel, you can see how many people are opening it, how many people are scrolling down, etc. So it's the same technology, well, not same technology, but a similar way of thinking about it for ads now, audio ads. So we can track everything from dwell time, users, acquisition, conversion. So you can get really granular about what this is delivering for your business. And along the way, we've made the press. So this also adds to that, to the goal of us like being a more salient brand, being top of mind, being more ubiquitous with technology and ease and convenience and what people are looking for. Great.
Charlie, do you want to join for a couple of minutes? Does anybody have any questions?
I can start with a question. How has like the response been from compared? Because obviously this is a new way of measuring response, like coupons and that sort of thing. How does it compare to traditional like DR mediums?
So what we do, the way that we sort of measure things is we see it on a weekly basis with our partners, Navigate Media. So they will be the ones that are looking into the detail as to how things are performing. But we look at all these channels on a weekly basis and then understand like where we need to apply more budget. And it has been really good. And Isla can probably even speak to more detail on that. But it's something that we want to invest in further. So we're not seeing this as like a proof of concept and then, okay, great, we're going to, sidestep it. It's something that we're going to be investing in the future. So it's performing as well as or better than some of our other channels.